Here we go, friends, and those gardeners out there. I don't claim to be a master gardener or anything, but today I'm making an attempt to propagate some absolutely forbidden, patent pending, um, let's see, peony. And peony were once the province of only the Emperor of China, and as a result of that, as all my friends know, of course, it's forbidden to propagate them. But doggone it, they're my plants, and I'm going to share with you my notion of propagation again. And so what's happening is, quite simply, I've rerouted these. I've taken an old plant that I've had for years, for which I paid a great deal of money, and I'm going to attempt to propagate it. I will try, and throughout the course of their growing experience, share with you the trials and tribulations of growing these things. But my gosh, they are beautiful. So again, I started this plant about 2 years ago, and today I've dug it up, and as a result of just bending over some of the limbs, hopefully I've been able to create even more. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it, and again, I will show you later how the progress evolves. So I'm going to just simply put this in a pot, which I've had around for several years, and because I'm cheap, I'm going to use old soil, new soil, and everything else. The most important soil you can have, of course, as you already know, is around the roots. So I'm going to put a great deal of brand new, fresh, this year potting soil into this. Did you see that? I opened my knife. I'll show you again. I opened my knife. You cannot tear this bag apart. It's not meant to be torn apart. However, at the same time, it has holes in it for the soil to breathe and everything else, which means that if you leave this bag of great, expensive potting soil out, it's going to get wet and it's going to go to ruin. And despite the popular myth of dirt cheap, good potting soil is not cheap. It is very expensive. Oh my gosh. To somebody like me, it smells good. It smells extremely good. So I'm going to just go ahead and fill this pot, 30 seconds, and I'm going to completely cover those roots, 15 seconds, and we're going to sit back and do the best. I hope my camera person can catch the beauty of the red in these. Now I'm going to tell you straight up, everything I'm doing, as usual, is wrong. These plants should have been dug up and planted last fall. But I'm banking that because of our weather in this area of the DMV, that move it, dog. I've got my gardening dog here who's helping me out, keeping an eye on me. 15 seconds. And so I'm going to press this soil down, and I'm going to soak it immensely with water. However, you have to be careful in your area because hopefully everybody knows plants don't drink water at night. Put too much water in there and they will drown. Okay? So there it is. Enjoy, my friends. Take care. Thank you for subscribing. Peace, love, and blessings. This is a freshly freed tree peony, which I began to propagate almost 5 years ago. I've taken advantage of this wet weather, as inclement as it is. Sorry, I've got a speech impediment, but I've dug it up, and you will quickly see that it does not want to fit in this pot. There's one piece of the broken root, and here is the other. I can't do this single-handedly, but I'll try and put this in here. And you can see the new growth down here, which is extremely important and valuable, but it just won't go in this one pot. So I'm going to have to make some crucial decisions here quickly, because it is cold and rainy. Over there you can see the ones I previously did yesterday. And this is important. They're still upright. I repeat, this is very important. They are still upright. And that's what you want. So my mouth isn't just shooting a mouth. I'll show you the proof of my sermon. And again, these that have already been planted have similar roots, and you have to make some cuts. It's one of the hardest things to do as a gardener, but it's the only way this plant is going to survive. And yes, I will even plot this plant as part of the root, hoping that something will come up, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be the first to admit that, but I try to save as many things as I can.